Okay, so I'm doing a final video for tonight, God willing. I wanted to basically do this video. This one is gonna be basically on something I've said, and I don't think I've actually really made a video specifically on this, but I do feel that, black people are the basically, I was watching, well, I'll give you some background. So, I watched a video where somebody was trying to say that dark skinned black men were like the top, I guess, of the black race. So she was basically trying to say like blondes or whatever were the whites of whites or whatever, and dark skinned black men were like the whites of black people. I want to say that I don't actually think that. I think that dark skinned people are basically the whites of black people. I guess you could say the top of black people, so to speak. I wouldn't want to say whites of black people because white isn't anything special. But they're basically, the top of black people. And the reason I feel that way is because dark skinned black men and dark skinned black women have a control over the black race that no other black people have. Everybody else has to tiptoe around them. Everybody has to have a mentality of respect towards them. Everybody has to have an allegiance and a reverence towards them as if they are the standard and we are just, the knockoffs basically of them, or something's wrong with us that we look different from them, one or the other. But that's what I feel. I feel honestly, dark skinned black people are never questioned. Dark skinned black people are always accepted with the features that they have because they're expected to be black people. So they're expected to have black features and they are expected to basically have a black phenotype. Nobody tells them that they shouldn't have the hair texture they should have. Nobody tells them that, oh, you look like you would have 3C hair or 3B hair, or your hair or you look like your hair would be this color or this length, or your um whatever. You know what I mean? They don't get that. They get accepted for what they are as they are in the time being, basically. Now, some people might be colors, some people might be braces, but that does not change that they are still allowed to be. They are still acknowledged as existing. They are not told that, oh, it's either dark skinned or it's mixed race. There's nothing in between. They're not told that because they fit the standard of blackness. When people point out a black man or a black woman as an example in a video, in a movie, in a commercial, for one, they usually show a dark skinned black man, a dark skinned black woman. When they're trying to make a statement, they show a dark skinned black person, basically. So there is no confusion, and in their opinion, it's basically the example of a black person with a phenotypical black phenotype, which isn't true because black people come in all shades, but that's the perception that a lot of society has on black people. So black people who are dark skinned get the carte blanche to say anything they like. They get the least likelihood of being ever accused of being racist, colorist, nationalist, xenophobic, whatever. You get what I'm saying? They are often assumed to be Teflon because they are dark skinned black people. Be a lighter skinned black person and you get racism from all sides. If you get racism from white people, mixed people, light skinned black people, Hispanic, Asian, doesn't matter. If you're a dark skinned black person, you will win out of that situation because you're going to make that person look like they are the worst bigot or a self hater, depending on what the person is. you know, they'll make them look like the racist. They will be the one who loses in the end. While a dark skinned black person is always going to win. That's why, to me, it's like, you know, people constantly try to claim that black people, black women who are dark skinned, are on the losing end. They aren't. Because they can do anything with their phenotype, they can behave any way when it comes to racial issues. They will never have to be on eggshells. They will never feel in their own community that they are not liked, they are not appreciated, and something is wrong with them. Because in their community, it's seen as self hate if we go against them. This is why lighter skinned people never go against dark skinned people. This is why brown skinned people rarely do it too. Because brown skinned people are still basically looking to dark skinned people as if they are the standard. So that's what I meant when I said that. To me it's just like dark skinned people are advantaged in the black community. Doesn't matter if they're female or male. They're both advantaged. And a lot of people want to claim dark skinned black women aren't advantaged because of preference, but the truth is they both have that same quality where they go where it's lighter. They go for the lighter skinned black men or lighter skinned black women. You can hear this from lighter skinned black men and lighter skinned black women how darker skinned people go after them as if they are entitled to be with them, as if they are a part of them, as if, they actually really, really desire them. And if they reject them, it's a bigger storm, especially among dark skinned black men. I do not know about the rejection situation with dark skinned black women. Um, but my point is that when these people claim that it's just dark skinned black men, it's not. You have to think dark skinned black people grew up in the same households, they had the same response to their skin tones, whether it was being attacked on firsthand for being dark skinned or someone seeing others being attacked for having the same skin tone as them. It doesn't matter. This is why these people hate themselves and basically have kind of um a kind of like internal issue with their own skin tone. And you can see this with dark skinned black men just as much as dark skinned black women. There is no sense of feeling better as a dark skinned black man. You can see the jealousy is deeper, honestly. The jealousy is stronger, but they just mask it. And they mask it in any way they can. Dark skinned black women, some of the colorist pushers tend to let it out and embarrass themselves in the process, so everybody sees it. But the point is, they both have it, and they both have their own advantage over the rest of us, and they both use this against us. So I don't feel they're on the losing end when it comes to the black race. I feel they control the black race more than anyone else does. They control it so much, even though dark skinned black people are a minority. Dark skinned black people aren't a majority, yet they control the black race. And they've controlled the black race since we got here, I think. So, that's all I have to really say. Thanks for watching. Bye.